What is up, y'all? Patrick Langhans here, Cross Country Mortgage. It's your weekly lending update. We got comments from Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell that's moving interest rate and stock markets. So we'll talk about that. Big opportunity if you want to save some money on your taxes, so your federal taxes. And we're also interested in owning a vacation property or a short-term rental. We'll talk about some huge tax savings you could take advantage of. Lastly, I have an event coming up, and that event will teach you all about some non-traditional financing that's available. Really helpful for people who are self-employed or business owners and who have complicated tax returns that make it difficult to qualify for a home loan. All right, well, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has hinted that interest rate cuts may be needed soon based on the job market. So the job market revised reporting showed a slower than expected job market. And anytime the economy is showing signs of slowing, it motivates the Fed to lower rates. As far as mortgage rates go, remember, when the Fed lowers rates, it's not a direct impact on mortgage rates. They're not lowering mortgage rates, they're lowering a different type of rate. But overall, it does have impacts on the overall market that can trickle down to rates. So right now, mortgage rates are holding kind of steady in the mid-6 range according to Mortgage News Daily. So we've seen kind of a linear mid-6 range on mortgage rates over the past few weeks. What does the future hold? I don't know. But if those rates do start to trickle down, we expect to see more buyer activity out there in the market, which means more competition, which can lead to higher prices. So right now it is one of the best buyer's markets I've seen in 15 years from the standpoint of buyer gets to negotiate what they want from a seller. So if you have questions about that, let me know, and keep your fingers crossed for lower rates. Tax savings. If you've ever thought of owning a vacation home or a short-term rental investment property, based on the bill that passed a month or two ago, you could save a ton of money on your federal tax returns if you buy a short-term rental. The reason is, most of the time when you own an investment property, in order to really save money on your federal tax returns, if you're not a full-time real estate professional, well, you have to be a full-time real estate professional to save money on your federal taxes if you own an investment property. Otherwise, that income won't be deducted from your normal wages. With a short-term rental, however, in most cases, you can write off expenses, depreciation, and have that deduction hit your, or come off of your W-2 wages. So lots of terminology there, but the point is, short-term rental investment properties could save you tens of thousands of dollars on your federal income tax if you're to buy one this year. Obviously, I'm not a CPA, so you'd want to talk to a CPA about your specific situation, but I can help you with the numbers and what it looks like from a payment, cash to close standpoint if you've ever considered buying a short-term rental. Lastly, I got a big event coming up. That is in September. We're going to teach you about unique loan types, so unique financing, specifically for business owners and self-employed people whose tax returns are very complicated and can make it difficult to qualify for a loan. So check that event out. Sign up if you're a business owner and self-employed and wanted to buy some real estate, but maybe you were told no in the past based on your tax returns. Come to this event. We'll show you how you can still buy a home and get financed. Appreciate you all. Hope you have a great weekend, and let's talk soon.